Welcome, everybody, to Ignite 2023. My name is Louis Gallardo. I lead our digital platform and analytics group within Bekaert, who's a 75-year-old accounting and advisory firm. We have an outstanding Microsoft practice and alliance relationship with them for many years as a gold partner. We're here to enable your Microsoft technology investment from strategy to implementation to optimization, and really bring about the needs to transform your business. We're going to dive into a couple stories that relate around Azure, as well as Power Platform, and some advanced analytics technologies that we're leveraging to help our clients change the world. And really looking forward to engaging with you as some next steps. So please enjoy our story, and I'll turn it over to Nate Regenbald to take us through the first one.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nate Regenbald, a leader in our digital advisory platform and analytics team. I'm now going to turn it over to Trace Armstrong to discuss our exciting work that we have done with another company in the electronic signature, document workflow, and automation space, which includes some great AI Copilot use cases. Over to you, Trace.
Hi, I'm Trace Armstrong, and I've been a Microsoft consultant for the last 13 years. So I've been a part of a lot of innovation over the last decade or more. It's really exciting to be a part of this time in the Microsoft ecosystem as Microsoft is driving innovation through AI, the Power Platform, and Azure. Today, I want to talk to you about a partnership that we formed with a company called Verdocs. Verdocs is an e-signature company that's built on modern technology, including Stencil, that has a very rapidly evolving API that allows for greater automation and integration into different systems. With the advancements Microsoft has made in their products, we're able to leverage those APIs to build custom applications in Teams, Power Apps, Business Central, and Power Automate. When we started our partnership with Verdocs, the first thing we did was process map the ideal scenario to taking e-signature to the next level. Here, we walked through what is a submitter doing, what would the e-signature tool do in Power Apps, how would it interact with Power Automate, how would it work with passing it off to other users, either externally or internally, and then how would they utilize the Teams app dashboard so that you could manage your entire e-signature world within the Microsoft Cloud. So with that, let me take you to our Teams application that was built for Verdocs. So because Verdocs built this on a very robust API and Stencil, we were able to leverage Microsoft technologies to pull in this data to give you complete viewpoint into all of the activities that occur around e-signature. On this basic dashboard page, you can see what signatures have been completed, which ones are waiting for my signature, and which ones are out for signature from other people. I can also see recent templates that I've interacted with. On the envelope screen, I can see all of the different envelopes that have either been signed or out for signature or have been canceled. With their API, we were able to search and filter and build these different containers to make a fully end-to-end experience in terms of that management. You're also able to browse and create templates within here, and even better, you can actually manage your entire Verdocs user profile within here. So you can update your information, you can add information about your organization to Verdocs, you can add members from your tenant into their product, and you can also generate API keys, which we're going to explain the importance of that here in just a minute. One of the key pieces of functionality is due to our partnership with Microsoft, we were able to work with their engineers to actually create document templates directly from Teams, SharePoint, or OneDrive, which has been new technology that has evolved through their different features within Teams. So we can actually pick files and create templates out of our OneDrive, our recent documents that were shared with me, or I can actually flip through and pick from different Teams and SharePoint sites to create and generate my document templates. For the purpose of this demo, I'm just going to do a quick local file. So let me pull that up. Okay, now that we've selected our file, we can hit our next button, and we can actually start configuring the e-signature roles around who can interact with this template, whether it's just me, anyone in my organization that would send this document as coming from me, or as anyone in the organization. So we'll go from there and we can start building our e-signature workflow and say, is this a signer? Are they just getting a copy? Or are they just an approver within the chain of the signature process? Once I fill out all of this information, I can hit OK and actually see my generated document template, and I can actually drag and drop the fields like you would in a normal e-signature experience. From here, I just want to transition us over to the Power Platform and how we've taken e-signature to the next level beyond just managing, creating envelopes for e-signature. What you're seeing on the screen is part of our custom connectors that were developed as part of this solution. So with their API, we're actually able to make calls through code and generate different action steps within Power Automate. And we can see code details, we can define those code details and what they are. So on this screen here, we're actually able to define the operation IDs and what API call that we are making from the Verdocs platform through their CDN. And we can do that for all of the different actions that we've created in the solution. Within a Power Automate workflow, this gives us the ability to create end-to-end business process for e-signature within the Microsoft tenant. So here we're actually authenticating to the API so that it knows we actually have permissions to perform the actions we're about to do. From there, we can get templates, we can get envelopes, whether they're completed, whether they're pending, through different action steps here in the body. We can even automate the creation of an e-sign session based on information that comes in through a Power App. We can also cancel envelopes if certain criteria occur in the midst of our workflow. And because this is in Power Automate, you can do things like send Teams notifications, send automated emails or approval steps as it iterates through the process, which gives you that full end-to-end end user experience that we are all desiring. From the Power App side, we actually have created a custom Power App component that allows us to post data from a Power App into one of our templates that I showed you how to create in our Teams app. So here I just have a basic sales agreement app. I can see agreements that are in process or have been completed. I can filter it. But if I need to create a new one, I can actually go in here and fill in the order details. So I can put the company name, the contact, the department, the phone number of the person, their email address, and then I can actually put details about that sales agreement order in here. Once I've done all of that and I've saved this record, I can hit this Verdocs e-signature button, and what it will do is kick off the automated process that will map these fields to my Verdocs template and send it out for e-signature and perform actions based on my Power Automate flows. What this is able to do is create that full integrative piece within the Microsoft Cloud that's been missing for some tools like this. So we were able to take the Verdocs existing tool that they have that stands alone as a web app today and fully integrate it into the Microsoft Cloud. The configuration of this tool is really interesting as well. So from a custom component standpoint, we have all of these different endpoints built into the component that we can actually map the data card values in Power Apps to. So if I have a contact one email here, so let's actually take a look at this. This right here is the template ID. So if I have the ID of the template that I'm wanting to map to, all I have to do is copy and paste this template into my Power App. I can name the envelope whatever I want to have it say, or I can have it be dynamic based on what we put into the Power App. And then from there, I map the data card values to the different areas of the template that I want it to fill out. That way, I get that full developer experience and have control over what information goes in what fields and fully automate it end to end. The advantages of being able to build solutions in the Power Platforms and teams is really going to go to the next level as AI Copilot matures over the coming years. The ability to scan finished and signed documents and extract information and put them into data lakes or integrate them into other Microsoft applications in Business Central or Dynamics are going to be able to create a full cloud ecosystem where you can pull in third-party components and products and fully put them in your Microsoft Cloud to make life easier for your end user, and as well as to ensure that the information that is in your databases is accurate.
Thank you, Trace. Verdocs native integrations into the entire Microsoft cloud makes it developer friendly, of course, but there's also a lower total cost of ownership, a better experience for developers and end users alike. For example, getting out of red line documents in email and into a secure collaboration governed by a stateflow engine. And there are some great AI use cases as well. For example, halt a document signing session if certain verbiage is detected in the file, or use Microsoft's Copilot to answer questions like, what is the total contract value of all of our engagement letters or commercial real estate letters of intent and leases that we currently have in the pipeline? With Microsoft and Verdocs, you're able to drive modernization in the workplace along with better experiences, better records management, and more cost savings. Louis, back to you.
Okay, well, thank you, Nate. Really appreciate you leading us through this, and John and Trace for some outstanding stories. Hopefully everybody today got a good sense of the value we can bring to you leveraging your Microsoft investments, really looking at business outcomes to change the way and direction of your business for the future. And in general, we went through a lot of different things today, from the technologies, Power Apps, AI, Azure, advanced analytics, and also really around how we change those outcomes, from optimizing operations, improving efficiencies of your processes, accelerating and expanding revenue. These are just some of the ways that we can help you in your business or organization today or in the future. Also, really want to address the point of us focusing on an industry angle. You heard a couple technical industry solution stories, but they target and focus and help the industrial energy sector as an example, as well as we think the solutions for e-signature is really very relevant for the professional services industry. So hopefully these bring to light some ideas and inspire you and motivate you to reach out to us. Our QR code is here for you to engage with us, and really appreciate your attendance to Microsoft Ignite, as well as our video here about Cherry Bekaert. Thank you.